We out here, Freaky Friday.
He
In this
trying to make
bitch.
sweet, sweet love.
Oh.
Coming in this mug trying to fuck.
Oh.
Oh.
New Year's resolution, huh? Well, Happy New Year's, everybody.
Yes,
It's your girl,
Happy New
Kanisha
Year.
Bus.
And Farrymore.
And we are Secret Menu. All right, and we're doing a little takeover. But before we get started, I want everybody to introduce themselves. We got some dope people in the house. Starting on this side.
My name is TJ Johnson. I am the host of Rhythm and Words. It's a new show that's going to hopefully shoot here one day. I'm a stand-up comic. I make games. In fact, I brought y'all one here right quick.
Oh, snap.
So
That's
Making
what.
it all game.
I
yes.
made That's What She
That
Said
is all
game.
game.
Yes.
So I'll give that.
What's the name of the game?
That's what she said.
That's a
game.
scary title.
Yes.
That's what she
Oh,
said.
man.
And
We're
I'm-
trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
get into
Party
some of
game
this.
is this
I got a new one
tagline.
coming out called This and That. So
Oh.
I make games.
You could get with this, or you,
You
could
can
get with that. Hey, you
You
can
can
get
get
with
with
this.
this, or you
This
can
is
get
where
with
it's
that.
at.
That's me.
like that.
TJ Johnson. Thank you.
All right,
Glad
TJ.
to be here.
TJ.
Glad to be here.
Nice. What up? It's your girl A Dot, aka Elote Mama.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
calling her already.
Yes.
Oh, she's
Oh,
online.
my
All right,
bad.
we're gonna go.
Oh, you didn't skip a little young
Look, she's coming back because we're Secret Menu, and then we'll be
yeah,
individual.
yeah.
All right, save the best for last. I'm comedian Ronald Cole, but y'all probably know me as Gone Ahead. There you go.
Let me cut him, puppy.
Let me get hello, mama. How you doing, little bit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah, that should be his shit right
That's what we
there.
gonna play for you.
Yeah. Wait till you see my what? Wait till you see my.
Oh my God.
That's his.
that's
Every
it.
time y'all
This
see it,
is
hey,
right
mama,
there.
let
There you
me
go.
spin your ear. Yeah, you are definitely the whisper song Yin Yang Twins. Okay.
Yo, Kanisha was ready because I'm over here like I can't think of one song with whispers.
Hey, whatever the situation
New word.
situations may arise.
Oh my God.
Fuck, I forgot what we was talking about.
So we're
Introduction.
Secret Menu.
Hey.
Kanisha Bus and Farrymore. And you want to start off talking about what Secret Menu is, or you want me to start it?
You know what? Go ahead. I like to jump in on yours. I'm gonna get in on this.
So, Secret Menu is a podcast. Well, actually, no, a show more like it that Kanisha and I are starting to delve into the lifestyle things, the hidden things on Sex Menu. Like the BDSM. If you got questions, we have questions. We want to learn the things with you. And fetish life, the kink life, like all those things, we want to learn about it. And so come along for the ride. It's basically.
And we'll have professionals, we'll have people putting restraints on us and show once, because so the basis of it is we're going to take there's a kink test and a fetish test, and we're going to take those tests and go through where we rank on the test, and then have people that are into that lifestyle, and they're going to educate us. It's also going to be fun and sexy, and we're going to participate.
Yes,
and
it's going to be very interactive.
Yes.
We want to actually experience these things so that we're not just talking about it. We can show you what's happening.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Don't talk about it, be about it. So
Can anybody show up?
We got your information, TJ. We gonna keep somebody new and
bring them
sitting at the table.
And is there going to be a defibrillator on the premises?
I
I want to know that. And we have to sign a waiver.
Right,
and
about to
everything
say,
like
yeah,
that?
we're gonna have a whole waiver. We want
Yes.
your insurance information.
Okay.
everything. Okay, and this should go to Club 112.
Emergency
It's $20 to get in.
So can we
Yes.
go around really quick and have everybody kind of, you don't have to tell the darkest thing on your secret menu, but can everybody kind of give a little insight to maybe something that might be on your secret menu that maybe it's not for everybody, that you don't,
Yeah, we can talk about it. Everybody might not know.
Who want to start?
I'm gonna go first. That way I can just sit back
Okay,
and listen.
I was about to say,
I
I'll
like-
start.
I like to listen. I'm gonna sit back and listen.
He trying to tell y'all what he need without saying it. No, I was just participating.
Like, I started off actually not. Well, I said it on earlier, but I'm a bit of a choker. You know?
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't chug white women. I don't sleep with white women anymore. But back when I did. I had a rule. I didn't chug white women.
Wait, what?
You go to jail for that.
You will.
Yeah,
That's why you're still here.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
Right, that's right.
You don't chug white women.
It leaves marks.
But the one thing that white women did introduce me to that I didn't know I was interested in was slapping women.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't slapped a black woman really.
Oh, that's why you're still here.
Like how?
Yeah.
Your point, Whiskers.
Say find one that
So
trusts
basically,
you. They'll
they
let you
said
slap
I'm
the
the
hell
one.
out of
I don't know if I was.
A little bit of this, a little bit
Yeah,
of that.
this white chick, she had me. I felt like I was beating her up for a second. I was like, "Are you good? You sure you okay?" I had to videotape that. That's how bad it is.
Right,
So,
right.
that was
Slap her?
something.
These
Would you slap her?
I
videotapes, you
slapped the shit
say.
out of
Slap
her.
There are the tapes, my nigga.
I mean, for science, Kanisha and I need to see.
I would like to
They
review
need to
the
see the
tapes
slap.
for the show.
They're probably in the
It's
cloud
for
somewhere at this
science.
point.
It's for science.
I can do a reenactment though. You know what I'm saying?
Reenact.
Oh.
My backhand was pretty
Kanisha
good.
might like that.
You know, I love theater.
I think the funniest part was she had to teach me how to slap. I didn't know there was an art to slapping people like in a sexual
I was about to
way.
ask you,
Right.
like, you like to choke. What's your choke game
That
like?
was
Because you got to
explained.
do that right,
that
too.
was explained to me as
Yes,
well.
okay.
And you know what the part was though, when I felt like I got better at choking people. That sounds horrible, but
No, it does
No, it
not.
doesn't.
is
No,
I
it
had to
doesn't.
actually talk to the women, right? Because at first, as a man, you don't really talk about this shit. You just do it, and you act like it never happened and shit. You just move on with your life. But when I started talking, I was like, yo, why do you like this? Like, what's actually taking place? And I started to understand that, and that made it make way more sense. And I didn't feel like such a pervert and crazy and shit. Or look at the woman like she was crazy, because I understood physically what was happening when you choke somebody and they're about to orgasm, and then you let go and then the blood rushes to the head. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you went to the
so-
science.
Yeah,
I
so,
was like,
yeah.
now that nigga is sexy. Let me know you in control. I didn't know these niggas broke it down. You know, 2 oxygens and a hydrogen.
You know what? Like, trust is a big
Equal
turn
pussy.
on. Trust is a
Look
big
at the
turn
chat
on
room.
for me. So it's a lot about trust. Like, my life is literally in your hands, and I trust you with it. And so that is hot for me. It has nothing to do all that blood rushing shit, whatever. Yeah. So.
You just like to be abused. Is that what you're saying?
I know, because I'm like, it's so funny.
Trust is a aphrodisiac.
Yes. Like I like when I'm dealing. I mean, my secret menu. What's on my secret menu wish list? I want a straight black man to trust me to peg him.
Oh, hell no.
To what?
I mean, you say that, but it's very common.
Because it's
Wait, what?
not.
What's
It's
that?
to peg. To peg is
Oh,
basically
peg.
anally. To basically
yeah.
to.
Look at Whispers was like, hell no.
Well, the man's prostate is
Oh.
actually your sexual gland, so that's why.
You gotta check
But
it.
I've had that during a massage before.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
That was her specialty. Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
interesting.
See.
I'm telling you.
No Whispers?
No.
Oh, yeah.
This is the
Oh, yeah.
secret menu
Check
where
please.
everything comes to the table.
Right. Right.
Checking you.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
that's on my you know what? I'm trying to talk candidly. I've done it. I was trying to keep it cute, but
You
I've
done
done
what?
it.
What
But
is
it
it?
was more about the trust.
Wait, what is it? Let's not
I've
sugarcoat it.
pegged a male
shit.
partner before.
Okay.
Oh.
And I don't know who knows my husband. It was not him. I have tried to break this nigga down. He
No,
won't
he's
let
not
me
having
do
it.
it. He won't let me do it.
It's
But,
because the high yellow ones ain't having it. It'd be too much and he got freckles, bitch. Nah.
He
Nah.
won't let me. I'm trying. I'm like, I've been grooming you since the day I met you for that.
No.
He won't let me.
No.
But I have done it, and I realized like the biggest thing for me was that I was trusted in that space because that was something that you just don't let anybody do.
Were you wearing a strap on?
Yes.
And
Oh,
what
I had
size,
a full
what color?
harness. It was
Wow.
purple. I got purple on purpose.
Purple on
Oh, wow.
purpose. Okay.
I love you. You love me.
Hey.
We both get
It's
fucked.
purple.
Simply.
It has like these it's kind of ridged. It has these little lines.
Damn,
that,
It's not curved, is it?
yeah.
Oh.
It has a slight curve because of where the prostate
Wow.
is. So it has a very slight curve. It's not a straight. Think about if you
prostate.
know how your body, how your rectum, your
Well,
anal
yeah,
canal is set up, you wouldn't want anything straight.
that's true.
No, I don't want nothing going
Whispers was like, no. I don't care if it's
Like, I don't even know why you talking to me about this shit.
No. Wiz was like,
But
no.
yes, it does have it's flexible. I experienced that, but it was the trust that was like, oh my God, like this is something that was kept secret. It wasn't this big thing, and me out of everybody else, I got this secret, and I'm in here and in space, and it's like that excites the shit out of me.
Was he face down or face up?
Both.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
That sounds abusive at this point.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I want to know. Where you looked him in the eyes,
Both.
were his legs jacked behind your head?
Oh.
You know?
You're having a full-blown flashback.
That's
in
how
here.
niggas
I
get.
feel like it's a
let me
flashback.
That's how
take
niggas
it.
gonna hit it like that.
Hold up.
One step further.
One step
What?
further. Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
I was on my back and he sat on it.
Oh, God.
Now that's not right.
Oh,
Please.
oh, he
I don't
used
think
to
that was his first
Wow.
time. That was not his
That's
first
not
time.
Oh,
Right.
no,
Yeah,
it
that was
That
not
was
No,
not
it
his
wasn't
first
his first
That
time.
was his
No,
own.
no, I was
Oh.
not under the impression it was his first time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just
He's done
something
it.
that he did not share. Like he's usually
Oh, okay.
the dominant
Okay.
person, so that was not something he ever
Oh, I thought you was like,
shared.
this is nigga's first time.
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
Wow.
no.
Because I love lying to niggas. You know, I don't usually do this, and I be lying like shit.
Looking like a fucking pro. Pulling your own lube out your purse.
I just happen to have this.
I like manipulation.
This is a sample somebody gave me, and it's a good 32-ounce bottle.
All twisted down, right? You know.
The big one from Costco and shit.
Every
Got a
time.
church key on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my
how did the
God.
conversation come? How did you all arrive at this pegging? The pegging. That'd be a good movie, wouldn't it?
I mean, apparently you would love
Be a
it.
movie I won't be seeing.
No, it's a Will Smith movie. Sorry. Go ahead.
The shade. It was just a honest moment about fantasies
Okay.
and stuff like that,
Okay.
and it was like, oh, you're into that.
What was your first reaction when that nigga said, "I want you to peg"?
Oh, yeah, because did you ask or did he ask? That's
Yeah,
important.
like-
I said that
The fuck?
I was interested.
So
And
you opened the
then
door?
I opened that door.
Did you do it knowing that he was interested? Like you?
No,
was like, oh,
I had
okay.
no clue. I
Gotcha.
would have never thought it. But
Cause some men might slap you for saying that. That's all that is. Yeah, that's risky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's risky.
It is risky business.
have you met me?
That's
No
why you
one-
gotta.
I think
no
if a
one
woman
really
said,
gets angry
No,
over
that's-
the things I
can-
say
you
because
seem
it's
like a nice
coming
person,
from me.
Farron. I can
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah, but a
So
good
I get
one.
away with saying a lot of shit.
Farron is so sexy she can say whatever you want, but for the rest of us bitches, listen.
That's,
Hey, throw on different type of porn and see how this
Yeah,
nigga
I
react.
was
Like,
saying-
baby, look at this.
I don't like
And
no
go
fucking
wherever
ass
it-
nigga.
Are you taking phone
I
calls?
had no
We can.
Okay.
no idea before. Everything okay?
Hold on, caller.
I had a woman grab my butt one time, and I shut that whole shit down. I said, "Yo, shawty, don't ever,
Oh, I love when they're holding you. That's how you.
don't ever grip my cheek, bitch." And that's not, nah, nigga.
I'm
Oh.
gripping them cheeks up.
Oh.
Yeah. Matter of fact,
wow.
we gonna take a bite of that ass after that.
Right. Consider them cheeks gripped up.
Don't let them grip you, fellas.
Gripping and gripping. All right. So I heard we got a caller on the line. We're gonna take a call.
Hey, caller.
Hey. Freaky Friday.
What the fuck?
Hey, Vernon.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you something, and ladies, that's a red flag. If a nigga like shitting his ass, something's wrong.
Yep. There you go.
And you
Preach.
sitting up there talking about it's not gay. He okay, okay. You gonna fuck around and he gonna fuck around and be dating Charlie. Then you gonna be mad.
Vernon, what's on your menu that you don't tell everybody?
Yeah, what's your
First of all-
secret menu?
First of all, it damn sure ain't pegging.
Oh, feelings.
Is it a pizza?
A damn show
You
ain't
aren't
begging.
alone
Oh,
in
yeah.
those feelings, but
What
neither
kind of menu?
am I.
Yeah, Vernon, you got a food fetish?
Got a food?
Is that on your
yeah,
menu?
a food menu.
No. I don't see food. I don't see food sexually. No.
Cause you're not
Oh,
wasting none of that
okay.
shit now. You're not gonna fuck up my
Put the pop toast down.
Yeah, you cracking jokes, but that shit is real. I don't fuck around when it comes to food. When it's time to eat, it's time to eat. I don't fuck around.
So Vernon, is there anything on your secret menu, brother?
Yeah.
And not the one at
I'm trying to
McDonald's.
think.
You
I'm
trying to think,
if
nigga,
anything
you
I
grown.
haven't- that I want to do that I haven't already done.
You got a foot fetish?
Well, tell us what
Yeah.
you do then.
No, I don't fuck with feet. Get your
Well,
Parmesan.
you showing the hell
cohabited
know
ass
what
out my-
you don't like. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fuck with feet either. I
Is-
don't like people's feet. No.
Is there
I don't
any
like
part?
feet.
Is there any part of the body that you like that may be a little weird?
The elbow.
I swear to
Yeah, I
God.
don't know.
I
The
don't
elbow,
know.
back knee.
Yeah.
Elbow.
Nah, you heard that
Hey,
back
I
knee.
heard
He like the
that
back
I kiss the back knee. That's my,
Yeah,
soft back
turn
there.
it
You ever
on.
touch the back
The
of the knee?
elbow.
Now the elbow is very erotic. When
All right,
you come
thanks,
up
Vern.
under it and do
Elbow,
this under the
Vern.
elbow,
Thanks,
that
Vern.
shit
The
is
back
sexy.
knee is really
Yes.
fun to play with when you're doing
Yeah.
sensory play.
Yeah.
See, I don't
Yeah.
know what the hell
It
she's
is.
talking about.
Vernon know what he liked. He
That
just
shit
didn't
sounds
know if he
scary,
could
nigga.
share.
He laughed
Sensory
at that
play?
elbow. I feel like that
It doesn't
elbow.
have to be scary. Sensory play could literally be with feathers, chicken shit.
Yeah. Now you can't get a feather in your knee?
Damn.
I
Like you
don't,
wasn't
Just be
going
scared for
step
no
up
reason.
further.
I don't
This
like
happened.
nothing feminine,
Experience
nigga.
it.
He's a brother with dreadlocks.
If
Look at
this
him.
is what
Nigga,
secret menu is all about.
You can't do nothing to me, I do to you.
How you gonna say that you a
That's-
nigga don't like
Ah,
feathers
dude,
and
come
chicken
on.
got feathers all over the
No,
motherfuckers?
that's a good point. That's a
Yeah.
good
Okay.
point. But yeah, I've never experienced like the sensory play. Like I'm cool.
We're just gonna tie you down and show you.
I'm a nigga, man. I don't need all that shit, yo. Like I want.
You don't know you need it
I
because
do.
you never had it.
I'm
no.
grown. I know how to get off quick.
Yes,
nigga.
but there's
We
more
in and
than
we
one
out.
way to get off. There's
I
more
don't
than
need
one
to
way.
know.
Well, you should find out.
Eh.
Come on. Wait till you see our feathers.
So what's the weirdest way you have been turned on? Or I don't want to say weird, but what's the most unique way that you wasn't aware of?
Just ask because I thought them guys. I'm gonna say that, but
You
don't
can
forget
ask them.
the
I'm asking
question.
y'all. You can
Everybody
ask the
didn't
fellas.
answer their secret menu.
I
So
can't ask
that's
the
our
fellas
next
that.
question.
No,
I know.
ask the fellas.
So
I
that's
can't
gonna
ask
be the
them.
next question after we do this. What's on the secret menu? And what was yours? Because we could combine.
Choking
it.
and slapping.
That
That's
was-
on my secret menu.
No. What was the question though? That you just
The
asked
weirdest
us.
turn on.
Right.
What is the weird? So either can tell us because you can choose from one or the other.
Okay.
The weirdest turn on or what's in your
Secret
secret
menu.
menu.
You got to answer. Yeah, if you call in, you got to answer those questions.
One or the other.
You.
Just so we give you an option to feel more
Turn
comfortable.
on. I think my turn on
Weirdest.
probably
No,
is
the strange one.
The weird one.
pretty weird one.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably not weird to most people, but I like the fold up.
The fuck?
Put
No,
women
it's
on
weird to
their back
niggas explain it. Tell
Yeah.
us the photo.
He just.
Fold
You
up.
might call it
Wait, hold
something
on.
else, but woman
No.
on her back, and you put her legs back and feet behind the head, and you do your thing.
Oh, the photo.
Oh, you
that
want to put a bitch in a box,
Okay.
nigga?
Yeah,
That shit-
there you go. Whatever.
Oh
you
shit.
know.
Why do men want to do that after they
Oh,
took you to
shit.
get something to eat?
That's
Nigga, I
tough.
cannot be folded up like this.
Sir.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough, Ron. Damn, that's tough, brother. You
photo.
gonna put her in a pretzel, nigga?
Yeah.
Shit,
It's
nigga.
just like you swimming, you know. It's great.
Like, look, mom, I'm
Yeah.
I'm the king of the
It's
world.
the closest
Damn,
thing to
nigga.
swimming, and you could get them whining. It's even better, you know. It's music to my ears.
So you're into inflicting pain because you said the whining, so that turns you on.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
So your real fetish is giving it to him
Break 'em
so
down.
good. You just get the whines,
Yeah.
the breakdown.
it's the payback, the
Okay,
legal
see,
payback.
the legal payback. It's always a deeper meaning. He thought he was
Yeah,
gonna skip.
yeah.
I was like, nah, it's the payback, nigga. That's what we do on Secret Menu. Break that shit down.
That's
Break it down.
the pile driver.
Yeah.
You got a name for him?
Listen, yes,
Fold
it
up. He
is.
called
I
it the
named
fold
it.
up.
The fold
I thought it was the pretzel.
Yes,
I
you
don't
did.
I thought
know.
it was, yeah.
Well,
All
every,
these
gen-
days.
Yeah,
every
that's
generation.
hilarious.
I don't think I've ever put a woman's ankle behind her head, Ron. That's
What?
Yeah,
Her
shit,
head or
bro.
your head?
Her head.
her head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's behind
Oh,
her
that's-
Yeah,
head.
that's
Yeah.
aggressive,
Oh,
nigga.
wow.
Like,
We
Yeah.
fighting.
yeah. See, Farron was like, "Oh, that's cool," and then she thought about it, like, "Wait a minute, nigga.
Her
Like,
head.
Yo,
that's tough,
The way
nigga.
this hip will lock up.
No, I was gonna say if
That's
you're
gonna
too
be
big, you can't
sexing
do
me
it.
to
So
the
if you've
ER.
done it, you're
Hey.
not too big.
Well,
I-
niggas be thinking that,
Yeah.
but
No,
my big
no,
ass.
That's a misconception. Not that you're big, but
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You didn't have to lower your voice,
Wait,
nigga.
okay, well, I just want to say,
hold
I just want to say,
I was very aware
No,
of
but-
every inch
no,
when I walked
no,
in this motherfucker.
no,
Yeah.
you are beautiful.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
Fact
fact.
don't mean ugly. That's a
It-
fact.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. But
It
I was just
doesn't.
going to say, I had a girlfriend for 5 years that was
Uh-huh.
about your building and everything, and she could put her feet behind her
Exactly.
head.
Behind
and
her
it's-
Beautiful
all
thing.
you should have said was, these thick bitches be flexible. This is why
Okay,
you
that part.
socially awkward now,
That part
nigga.
right there.
That's all you have to do.
Don't underestimate it.
Okay, don't underestimate the weight,
underestimate-
nigga.
that's
Okay.
Oh, I like that
Don't
bars.
underestimate the weight, nigga. Cause you threw it all. That's why you be awkward with women and shit. You gotta know to say the right shit. Like not
Well,
that. That's all you had to say was
Yeah.
these thick
'Cause
bitches
you-
be flexible.
It
That
is
part.
kind of it is because like when dudes is fat, they lose all mobility.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
different.
And when
And their
women
breath too.
when women gain weight, like nothing happens. Like y'all
No.
can still do splits and shit is weird. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, and take your niggas. Yeah,
That is true.
Let's keep that real.
That is true.
Y'all got me fucked up.
Let
Real
him
real.
know.
these
That's
thick
real
Let
streets.
him know.
That's real real.
Who we on now? A-Dot? We on you or we skipped you?
Yeah.
Oh, she trying to be
You
quiet.
It
can't
would be
hide.
kind of weird.
You can't
I guess
hide.
it would be kind of weird, but my shoulders.
Oh
The
no,
fuck?
that's
So like
good.
if
Really?
a guy like.
He said for real. That's how nigga be like, word, that's crazy.
Oh, what's up?
Word.
All
Like
right.
if they just start kissing, like just
The back of your
Yes.
shoulder?
start just doing stuff, you're like, oh.
Oh,
Now,
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
is it
Like,
because
I don't
it's
know
sensual
why.
or is
I
it
don't
just
know
shoulder?
if it's just a shoulder.
Is it a sensual thing or is it
I
just a
think
shoulder
it's
thing?
both sensual.
I
and
think it's
shoulder.
more sexual.
but it's more
so.
sensual. Yeah.
Okay.
But you're
That
not
makes
giving
sense.
us nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the regular
So,
bullshit answer. What's
like
your
if
real?
they put their dick like.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
Thank you.
Fuck just
Now that's different, bitch. We always shoulder kissing. Why we gotta drag this shit out of y'all?
Did you forget who you were here with?
Yeah, just like a little. I'm like, nah,
No, like stop with that
they
cutesy cute.
because we all do that.
I
Shit.
literally tried to keep it cute over here about pegging a nigga. You trying to keep it cute on my shoulders, man?
Let me make a public announcement. Fellas,
But when the
when you get home today,
Like,
you put your dick on her shoulder.
Yo,
That's what we doing today, fellas.
I get
The
that
fuck?
because when you
Yeah.
are
You're like, oh.
connected or you just into
Oh,
that
like-
dude.
yes.
It's like I don't care where the fuck you put it, just put it on me.
I'm like, oh.
Plus, all she got to do is turn her head and start sucking his dick.
right.
Right, yeah.
Fellas, if your woman is next to you right now, put your shit on her shoulder.
Oh,
Shoulder.
Tell you
I'm
to
telling
move.
you. I'm
She don't
telling
really
you.
fuck with you.
Put your dick on my shoulder.
You heard what Farron said. If she tell you to move the dick, she don't fuck with you.
Relax,
Relax.
Put it on.
Put the dick on the
shoulder.
shoulder.
Like it when I put my dick on your shoulder.
That's
Like giving you a hug.
That's truly head and shoulders right
Head and shoulders. Head and shoulders.
Real.
That's the new sponsor right there. Head and shoulders.
That might be the realest thing ever said. Put the dick on the shoulder, boy.
Oh my god.
That's a great test, though. If you want to know if she fuck with you or not, fellas,
Like,
Yeah.
oh.
put your dick on the shoulder, nigga.
Now that
That's
sounds
it.
more a little
That's
bit.
more
a
little,
bit
yeah.
too cute.
So I've got a couple.
Yeah.
We can tell
Uh-oh.
already. Believe me.
Tell already.
Come on. Give
She
me
said
some
word.
more.
True story. So I love underarms
Okay.
Oh.
because if you hold on, it looks like a little pussy.
Oh, you mean?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
And I like to smell it because it's a little musty.
Okay.
Still
Yeah, I like a
smell
little
like
hair, you know. So I love
That
underarms.
masculine smell like the eye.
You better fuck that armpit,
Fuck
friend.
that arm, fuck that armpit. Because a woman never says I'm on my armpit, you know.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now the weirdest thing I ever did though, I had this Ethiopian girl who was real shy, you know, because they had no clitoris and stuff. She didn't like ass, she didn't like oral. They had no clitoris.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
They're cut off.
They're castrated.
Okay.
She liked for me to put the pillow over her face because she doesn't want to look at me while I'm fucking her. So
That's associated with trauma.
That's,
Yeah.
That's
that's
Yeah.
a little.
I mean, are you staring in the eyes or something? Like, what's going on?
I mean,
All
well,
over her face.
I mean, I like to look, but she would always grab her pillow because she said, I'm shy. And I put the pillow over and I could do whatever I wanted.
But you know what? Have you ever lied to
Wow.
a nigga and acted way more shy?
ain't shy.
She's not shy because I found her phone one time after we broke up.
She's not shy.
She's not shy.
I be
That was
knowing.
probably a kink for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was probably a
And
kink
she
for
was
her.
shy
She
to
wasn't
say it
shy.
wasn't
If
kink.
you've ever found
Yeah.
a woman's phone, this nigga said stuff like, next time I'll pee on you in the shower. She said, not on my face.
Oh, she's a quitter.
Wait. Wait, and I was like, what is this? She said, no, it's all fake. I'm like, this ain't fake.
No.
It broke my heart.
But it didn't. But that's what, and that's a crazy story. But as me and Farron sit here, we listen to every story and break it down like that. She was not shy.
Right.
That's a fetish for her.
Okay.
She's scared to talk about the fetish, which why we are addressing these things.
Interesting.
So she had to pretend it to be something else, and that was the turn on that you were excited to play into that. But she was playing. Though.
I still do it to this day. So ladies,
And every bitch love it. I'm telling you, a
Look.
woman, female.
I got 6. I got 6 pillows at the house.
Wow.
Oh man.
Hard to get the lipstick off too. Please wash your face before you come to my house.
You just need to get like a whole lot of cheap pillow cases.
There you go.
Yeah.
Switch them out.
Turn them
Makeup
inside out.
gets on the pillowcase.
Turn them
Okay.
inside out.
That's nasty.
I ain't saying that. I said cheap so that you can toss them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, since you rotating, motherfuckers, like that. You better go down to the motherfucking alley and get the box on wholesale. They gonna
Have a cubby for everybody's pillow. Put your name on your cubby.
Oh, I like that.
Put your pillow back.
So that's why when I send my stuff to the Fluff and Fold, she said, "Your wife wear nice lipstick." I said, "I'm not married." She's like, "Oh, okay."
that's wild. I've never wore lipstick to bed.
Exactly. Don't don't put on deodorant before you go to bed. That's where my mouth goes.
Oh, okay.
So, shoot. TJ trying to let y'all know.
Yeah, TJ. See, I thought I was strange, brother. That's you know what? It's yeah, I thought I had some kind of issue too, but I think it's just the pheromone things. Like if I'm really into a woman, like I'm low key like obsessed with how she smells. Like I would like stick my face like in your underarms, whatever. Like
See?
like I just need to like I don't know. It's a weird thing. I used to think I had some kind of, but I think
thing.
yeah, it's pheromones, right? Like some people pheromones they just turn people on, and you know, so it's just one of them things. So it could be that, brother. You know.
I've had a partner that
I've never
like
humped.
that with me. Like he would just sniff me from scalp to soles and just moan, and I would just lie there and let him do it.
Damn.
Look at Whispers' face. Look at Whispers' face.
I like that.
Whispers' face is like, oh, okay.
I'm learning.
And I was like, I didn't even know I liked being sniffed, but this is fucking phenomenal.
I need a sniffer.
Was it before or after workouts?
So
That's important.
That's a great question.
People like different stuff.
it was not after workouts, but it was like
Long
a
day.
a long day,
Yeah.
or a day where it was like I didn't leave the house, so I didn't shower today.
Okay, so he didn't like that Irish Springs shit. He
No.
Okay, he wants
it
real.
was me.
He likes
It
you
was
mildly
me.
spicy.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Good way to put it, Ryan.
Yeah.
We are learning some
Mildly
shit today.
spicy.
Yeah.
Mildly spicy, lady. Don't go 2-3 days.
No.
No.
No, that's the ghost pepper right there.
Yeah, we not doing that.
Now he's gonna be like, why are you reaching out to me asking all these questions? Because now I'm like, could I have gone days without a shower? I want to know now.
Yeah, wasting all that soap on your
Just
ass.
cause I just want to know. Like, would that have been a thing for you?
I love it.
Give me a reason to not shower just to see.
Now,
Dang.
so now, what about the other question? Has somebody ever done anything to you and you figured out, oh, like, well, I didn't know I was into this kind of
Or if you
oddly
weren't
strange.
into it.
You said what?
Or if you weren't into it, were you or were you not into it? Because I'm sure
Great question.
everybody has had something happen that they're like, I'm trying it, but now I'm not into this shit. So either or?
Two things. One, I had this girl kiss my feet. And now, to my ego, felt great.
Yeah.
Physically, I'm cool.
Really?
Like, and I wish I liked it more.
Oh, I know. Because niggas that can suck feet while they're fucking are top tier. But keep
No,
going.
she didn't suck my toes and all that. She was just like, she just literally like kissed was on her knees kissing my feet. And I was like, God damn, and mentally like it was,
Yeah.
you know, it was happening for me. But physically,
Like, I am king.
I wasn't really vibing with that. And let me think, anything else? This girl asked me to pee on her.
Oh.
Did you do it?
I couldn't pee on her.
It's
And I
a huge
really wanted
fetish.
to.
It's a huge
I
fetish.
really wanted to,
yeah.
but I realized like physically I just couldn't. Like mentally I wanted to. I really was hyped about this. But when it came to do it, like my body was like, my nigga, we not pissing on nobody's face right now. Like,
She wanted it on the face, Nick?
yeah, bro. She went in
the
the shower,
face?
hit the
No,
knees,
you
tied her
don't wanna
hair
kiss
back.
her
Oh,
after
wow.
Oh, my nigga, I wasn't even do all of that.
that.
I was trying to get off, son. It just was not happening. Like I just maybe it could have been all that, Ron. It could have been like, damn, I got to deal with this woman after this. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could have been that, but I couldn't do it.
So do you think for you don't want to, it doesn't get you off because you don't want to open up in that way and you actually might like it, so you don't want to be vulnerable to somebody like that?
Yeah.
Or it's like, I can have it, but it's not my thing. Because I think sometimes men are scared to let go based on what, they would think about themselves, that the woman is thinking about them and how that would make them feel versus physically,
That's
but more
basically-
mentally.
As you were
That
saying that,
inner
what
narrative
was
that you
coming
tell
to my
yourself.
mind as you were saying that was, I think that, for me, like, I don't know, if you're going to be a whore, I want you to just go all the way off the edge, nigga. Like, don't have no rules. Just be white woman whores. You know what I'm saying?
White woman?
Like,
White woman.
I've never
So
heard
she
a
was
white
white.
woman say no
So
to
she was
nothing.
white.
No, yeah, this one was white, yeah, for
Okay.
sure. I never heard a white woman say no to nothing. Like, we can't try that, like, nothing. So that's why I expect if we're going to be nasty, just go all the way. But I feel like if there's some buffers there, like, I don't want to experiment too far over there with you. Like, if you're not just an absolute freak and it's not your lane, like, I don't want to go dibbling dabbling too far.
So you're on all or nothing?
Kind of guy. Like if you're
doesn't
not
go
that,
well.
if you're
It
not a
doesn't
big
work like
freak,
that
I
in
understand.
sex.
But if you're not a big freak, let's just draw the lines and we can just keep it in your little safe
Sir,
parameters.
if that's
you know
the
what I'm saying?
case, then let me in that ass, Nick.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying, though, right? I draw a line, right? So we not even finna play past the line. Like, we not finna experiment. I'm gonna tell Shorty, don't touch my ass in no kind of way.
Freaky is freak, because you just said if you're going to be the
Don't,
freakiest
no
freak.
kind. But if we walk in the room and the chick like, look, we all out, then I'm going and expecting this. Like, whatever in my fantasy world, I'm just gonna try it
So
today.
if she slip her finger in
I'ma
your
knock her
ass,
front teeth
then
out.
you're not open to all of it.
Well, then I'm
and
not
you
open.
don't deserve all of
Then
it.
that's fine. I can accept that, Farron. I'm not above that. That's fine. I don't have to have the cake and eat it too. That's fine.
I got
I'm not going.
a quick question though. Yeah, this guy that you said you pegged.
Oh shit.
Afterwards.
We're back to this.
He
'Cause
thought
I'm
about it.
interested.
He thought about it.
No, I
No, he said I want to try it.
And it's okay if you did.
Right.
I mean,
After it's all done, you still respect it, and you
Great
able
question.
to look in the eye and go about your business and respect him as a man.
Great question.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
wanna try it?
Absolutely.
But
You want to try it?
No. But this is the thing about that. Not that I approve of it or anything, but a lot of men. I'm speaking, and Nick can
Throw some
I don't
verify
know
this.
if you want that to back.
We want
know
to
what you
do
gonna
a
say
lot
yet.
of the stuff you women want us to do, but when y'all get mad at us,
He ain't lying.
y'all
That's a good point, Ron.
you bring
And
it back
that's why I
up
fuck
and
you.
use it
Yeah.
against us.
See, and I don't move that way either.
But a lot of women
They
do.
do.
Yeah, I
a good point,
don't
Ron.
move
Yeah, I'll
that way.
fuck you,
so
a
that's
booty
something,
eater or whatever, you know?
That's something women have to really like.
Rein that in.
Yeah, they have to figure that out, because that's not okay. I don't do below the belt fighting, like even to the point where if I have a disagreement with somebody and we resolve it and I say all is forgiven, I don't care what the hell happens. I'm not throwing this back in your face because I chose to still deal with you despite this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
So
that's true.
you have to be able to fight effectively, to disagree effectively, and people don't know how to do that. And so that causes you to feel unsafe, and so you're not saying what you want.
That's what
Yeah.
NDAs
Hold on,
are for.
Yeah.
Non-disclosure
Because
agreements.
they'll front you at the cookout. You wasn't saying that when you ate my ass yesterday or something like that.
So
you know?
women, these men really want to do some next level shit, but when you get mad, you
Create a
can't say
safe
nothing.
space.
Yeah.
Say this, and that goes for men too, because there is a lot of men, shout out to my baby mama, that will weaponize all your shit. So both people on both ends sometimes be afraid to open up because when it's not going good, the backlash, and because so it's hard to express. Like
Yeah.
what you said, you want to try some shit, but you bitches be talking.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to a caller right now. Caller.
Hey, Colin.
That's what happened to Kanye.
Yep. That's what happened.
It
That's what
sure
happened.
is. It sure
Out of
is.
his mouth and talking all that shit, and she said you finger in the booty. And he didn't say
Yep.
shit else.
Exactly.
You couldn't say that.
Exactly.
That was true.
Because
That's fucked up.
I feel like this.
Okay.
If you are out here and you doing whatever you doing, if somebody calls you on it and you go, hell yeah, I did it, and you let me do it, what that make you? Now they can't say shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because it's more people, it's more niggas out here eating ass than anything, and they'll tell you in a minute, oh, I eat ass.
Yeah.
And then you go to the family reunion and you talking about, nigga, you ate my ass. I sure did, and you did this, that, and the third, and you bust 3 nuts, and now they standing looking stupid. So if you gonna be
That's a good point, Vern.
be proud of your freak.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Or whatever you out here doing, be proud of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On your shit.
Because whatever Ron do, he claiming.
Exactly.
Yep.
So if somebody gonna try to put your shit out in public, say, hell yeah, I did it, now what? Except for the pagan shit, that ain't cute.
No.
I love the disclaimer. I love it.
It's just certain levels of freak that's just too much.
Your heart can't take it.
Your heart.
Let go of your pearls, Vern.
It goes beyond the boundaries of what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad enough niggas have to get a doctor. The doctor got to do it. It's bad enough for
Yeah.
us. We have to get that done. That has to be done by the doctor. And we ain't looking forward to that shit.
No.
But he shouldn't have to take his finger and it slip all the way up to his fucking elbow. That's not, that ain't nah.
He don't buy you a
Thank
steak
you, Vernon.
dinner or nothing
Shout out
afterwards.
Shout out to Chicago's finest, man.
Shout down.
I have a question. Does it make the women feel, I don't know, I don't want to say powerful or dominant any kind of way?
Yes.
But when you do that to them, I don't want to say, I'm not talking about pagan.
Yep.
But just anything like domineering to a man, does that give you some kind of like, I don't know, does it get you off in a way?
I don't get off from the power part of it. Some women do. So I'm just speaking for myself.
Okay.
Because I've talked to a dom in Atlanta actually, and she told me, she was like, she doesn't like inflicting physical pain, so she plays mind games, and she gets off over the power that she has over people. And she had subs in different places across the country, and they would have to call her to get permission for them to play with somebody else.
Wow.
Like, so that's
called a
power.
pimp where I'm from. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah.
But yeah, so she got off on the power of it. For me, when I do step into more of the dominant role, it's not about power for me. It's about that trust. And like it's just that. Like, it excites the hell out of me. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, I was just wondering because you was getting a little hyped about the pagan thing.
I mean, at the core of it,
thought
it
you was
still
like Thanos
wasn't
and
power.
shit.
It was more like, oh my God, a fantasy realized was like where my head was, but it had nothing to do with, yeah, nigga. Like, no, that energy just does not exist in that space for me.
I would think it would bring couples closer together. It's like, we shared something really special between us, and now I can talk to you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cute or whatever, but I wasn't in a relationship with this person. Not on that level. Like, this was just like, hey, we trust each other in this space. Let's have this experience.
That's a lot of trust.
But it's not even. I was gonna jump because you did trust, but I feel like a lot of my wildest shit and like was with people that I didn't trust like that. People that I may have just met or that I have just. So it's and the people that I've been in relationships with like don't even barely hit the surface. Like, I always get with dudes that can't choke. They're not comfortable. Like with the aggression, like all these things that I find with motherfuckers that I'm not in a relationship with. So I don't. For me, it's not a trust thing. I don't know what it is, but I know that it's never my wildest, freakiest shit, except for one thing, and he begged me to do it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go into that right after, but so that's why I was like, for me, I don't know. It's not a trust thing. I don't know. It's an excitement whirlwind, like, power thing that they have over, like, me. Like, it's, I don't know. It's weird. Discipline, I guess, since I've lacked discipline my whole life, maybe. Just fathers have discipline, so I was like, I don't know what the fuck it is.
So you pegged him. What did he do to you? What was the reciprocal?
Yeah.
Because it has to be tit for tat.
That you would consider weird.
Right.
Why does it have to
Most
be
people
tit for
would
tat?
consider weird.
Why does it have to be tit for tat?
That's selfish.
I literally
Fair exchange
no.
is no
No,
route.
he obviously wanted some
Okay.
pleasure for him,
No.
too.
So I actually was able to reach climax bi-pegging and nothing was inserted for me because of the experience. So I was that into it. It was that I was that turned on. So it wasn't just about my partner. It was like us. This is what we're agreeing to do. This is an us experience. And after I got over like the kind of awkwardness of being in that position with a man. Right. After I got over that awkwardness and I was like, got over like, 'cause I kept checking in and stuff, and he was like, just stop checking in. He was like, just enjoy yourself.
Right. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy myself.
Interesting. Wow. Interesting.
And so that's what happened. And so that's where the whole switching positions and it started off with just from behind, or in him kind of in the, what does Clayton call it, the Captain Morgan with with the foot up, in that position, or just from behind. Then it was like this comfort of him basically being a missionary, and then it was like, okay. Basically, I'm the nigga in this now. Shit, I'm tired. You get on top type situation.
And he didn't ask for a pillow over his face, right?
No. Wow. But literally, it was like, oh my God, this feels amazing. You he had multiple orgasms.
Really?
Yes. He had multiple orgasms in this one session.
Wow.
Wow.
And then it was like, yo. One more. He told me he had another one. And it was like, okay, well, I need a minute, or I need to lie on my back. And so he was like, lie on your back. And he got on top and jacked on my chest.
Damn.
Do you think
I felt like the dude real quick. I was like, oh, that sounds sexy. My tickling.
And you don't think he's closet gay?
I know.
That's a good question.
This person, I know for a fact, and I can.
What movie was he in?
He's not in the industry.
Oh, okay.
At all.
Keep going.
Yeah, I swear the calls, the call that this is going to cause, and it's going to be like, you done called me after all this time to talk about it. It's like, yes, please.
Wow. I miss you.
Yes, please, let's talk about it. Because I've never just sat and just broke it down like this before, so this is very new. But anyway, what did you ask me? Oh, if I was no, and I can say that because this person is very they own their kink, their pervert, they own all that, and they are not attracted to men. They're not attracted to men who cross dress. They're not attracted to trans women. They at least none that haven't fully transitioned or aren't passable. I don't know if that's okay for me to say, so I'm sorry if I've offended anyone, and teach me the right way to say it.
What basketball team
Are they
do he
gay
play for?
adjacent?
I would say so.
And if he was, I feel like you have such a comfort zone that he would be comfortable telling you.
He would have definitely told me that. But it just, because they own, he owns everything else. Like, he would have definitely fucking told me that. There was no reason not to. So yeah, no, it's like I have no attraction to men.
Yeah.
I had a woman that used to squirt while she was giving me head.
She was excited.
Yes. So I understand you getting off on doing that.
Yeah.
Because that was her thing. She would squirt. That was my first squirter.
Really?
Yeah. I love it.
I'm sure.
That's acceptable.
I've tried.
That's acceptable.
That's acceptable.
Look at Ron.
I've tried to get to the point of. I've tried to orgasm from giving head before.
Right.
Because I enjoy it that much.
Oh.
I have to be
marriage.
Stimulated to get off from that. And it's
really?
funny because I was talking to my high school sweetheart. He said, "Remember when you would only suck dick from the side?" And I was young, and I would. So I was laying on my back, head this way, just so I could masturbate at the same time, and that was like the ultimate. Like, so yes, that's what. That's
right. It's like
when he brought that up, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Focus on me, then you can focus on you. Like, why we? You ain't shit.
18. Like,
I tell you what, for men, that's a hell of an experience though. The first time you experience a woman who enjoys giving head, that shit changes your life. Because to some point, you're trying to coach women into doing this shit. Like, come on,
Right.
shorty, just, you know what I'm saying? You know, but then you get to, then you meet women who enjoy doing it. And
That's a
just
unicorn right
That's
there.
just a whole.
So
Look at my
I have a
horn.
story about that. Why? My
So
husband
tasty.
actually,
Yeah, that's how it
he
happens.
did not really. He grew up a church boy, so he was like always uncomfortable getting head. And so when I would offer it to him, he would most of the time tell me no, because he just had like this perception of like kind of it being demeaning. And so I'm like, yo, how is something I'm offering, something I'm interested in doing, something I want to do for you, how is that demeaning? Then you're telling me I'm demeaning myself? Like, this don't make sense. And he's like, that's just what's in my head. And so I finally got him to sit down, do nothing else. I gave him a cup of coffee, had a playlist playing for him, sat him down on the couch, and I sucked his dick for like a good hour.
Ooh.
I slowed down, and that's all I did. And he was sitting there like, you really enjoy this. And I was like, I've been telling you this for years. I finally got him to slow down and just let me do it. And it was, and now we can't have sex without him being like, suck it first. Suck it first. Suck it first.
A whole new world.
Yeah.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
Sound a little threatening there, Aladdin.
You know what? I'm closing them. I'm afraid of heights, nigga.
You got something on your cheek, boo.
The whole church thing had me going to a whole different place. I was going to,
Wait, what?
Well, you said he was a church boy. I was like, well, maybe it was the pastor.
Oh no, not that type of situation.
Not that church. Okay.
Not-
It might
He wasn't Catholic.
Right.
And it might be the way. This is just off the top of my head. It might be like in the rap songs when guys talk about it, they always calling women a bitch and whole bitch suck this dick.
Yeah.
Like it, and that context, it
I
makes
know,
it
Ron.
something demeaning and dirty and nasty. You know.
I feel like Ron really wants to say that, and you should, because women,
Yeah.
we actually, in this day and age, especially if we fuck with you like here, bitch, come on and suck this dick. I'm like,
Okay. Yeah, I was just
Go
gonna say,
ahead,
like, I was just gonna say, Ron, like, I don't want to ask a woman to suck my dick.
No, I don't either.
I'd rather yell at you and tell you to do it.
yeah. Ron is too scared. Do that
Yeah.
shit, Ron.
Yeah.
Go
Just
deeper
do
than
it.
your dick. Go
Whispers
do
come
it.
out.
Do it. Do
All right,
it.
we got a caller, y'all. What's up, caller?
Okay, what you said about it being demeaning to do all of that, some dudes do see it that way, and that's why they have side chicks. Because
Yep.
they don't respect
Oh,
them.
interesting.
They respect the woman,
Yeah.
they respect the wife, they respect the girlfriend, so they don't want them to do that to demean them,
Right.
to make them feel like they're demeaning themselves. That's why they got them side chicks. And they do all kinds of nasty, freaky shit with them. And
Exactly.
they come home and they're respectable to you.
Okay, hold on.
Niggas love a reason to cheat,
Wait,
baby.
wait, Vernon, Vernon, hold on, Vernon.
You
That's a
know
good
what?
point, Vernon. Hold on, Vernon.
Wow.
I got a question
You
for
know
the ladies.
what?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
What if your guy had a fetish, right? That was just way beyond what you was.
Like what?
what
Good
you
question.
doing.
Like what?
Doesn't matter.
Let's just say whatever your limit is,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
past that, right?
All right.
But he love you, and he like, listen, I need this in my life. This is my vice. This is what you not into that. I got this chick over here. She into that. This is what we doing. Would you be okay with that if that was the
Absolutely.
okay?
Ooh,
What we
marriage.
doing,
Well,
fam?
it's
Marriage
yeah, I was
last
gonna
week.
say.
I would say I already had a response
Yeah,
for Vernon.
yeah.
Like,
Well, her name
and
is
that's why
actually,
my man had permission to have side chicks. Like
Even if he had to pay her.
like
Oh,
my man don't have to pay nobody.
No, but
No, but some.
Yo, you know
Ron
what?
is asking personal questions right now.
No,
I
Ron's
know,
asking
he
a real
was.
question because
Yes.
a lot of niggas will tell you like, nigga, I got game, man. That's not
Of
reality.
course.
The reality is life works a certain way. If you want what you want, sometimes you got to pay for it unless there's something else going on.
Right.
Yeah.
You pay him to leave,
So
not
what if,
to stay.
Yeah.
Yep.
What if
There
he?
you go.
What if he has? That's the agreement with the young lady is he gotta, you know,
He has to
sugar
pay
daddy her a
her.
little bit,
Pay
I
her.
guess.
You know, I only laugh because my husband's cheap and he's not going to do that.
Can't go pay.
He's just not going to do that. Like he's very specific about who who even he shows that he will spend money on them. Like he's particular about it. So I wouldn't have to worry about that. But I do have a line at that because I would rather it be someone where you can have that conversation about testing and blah blah blah. If this is because if you're going into that whole fetish kink world, then this is going to be a repeat partner.
Yeah.
So then that's somebody you need to be comfortable having testing conversations with and all of that. Yeah. Like you don't just coast and bullshit your way through a situation like that.
That's another point. That's another point. All right, everybody. Tanisha.
She's been very quiet.
I've been all in on a lot of shit.
Right.
She's chilling.
Well, because I'm in that stage of my life, like I said, I'm learning new things about me, which is one of the important things on our show. That things that when I was younger, I cared more about, and then the older I got, things that I don't take as serious, or I can understand the detachment between, feelings and sex. I know because I'm one of those people who can have sex without attachment, even though they swear women can't, and it is the funniest thing in the world. So I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. Because I told my baby's father when we met, I'm 10 years older than him. We were together. I was like, look, if you get into some bullshit, I'm a vacation hoe. So if you get into some bullshit, I don't want to know about it. Don't be fucking nobody down the street or some shit. Because women a lot of time, we don't like to be embarrassed. That'd be the biggest thing. Like, think you're going to embarrass me or you get, that's a really big thing. But I was like, so you're not going to be fucking nobody in the city and embarrass, but you leave, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I did always say, don't be staying in no super contact. You don't need to, if it happens, it happens. And don't give no bitch no money. So that
was one of the things I definitely
don't give no bitch no money.
I was like, don't be spending my money on these bitches.
Yeah,
like
because now you feeling too special, bitch. Because men really don't be so that's why I'm caught into I don't know, because I don't want you I just don't be giving these bitches no money. Because that's take away from me. You know what I'm saying? So
would you just cater to whatever he's into then? Even if you were just like, if he wanted to pee on your face, because everybody up here seems to be against that.
This is the thing. I'm willing to try, I think, majority of everything once, and then if I try to be like, you know what, I'm not feeling that, or then maybe I am feeling it. Well, now Farron's saying 3 times, so I know niggas be pushing on you in the shower, and you're like, what are you doing? So it probably is not too much more than that, but I don't know. I would try, and then I would be honest about it too. But then, if he's not going to do 100% what I want to do, then he can't expect 100% out of me. So that's the one thing men want this 100%, but don't want to give it as well. So it's like, come on, my guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I
agree on that.
Never mind.
Yeah.
You got to come to the secret menu to get that.
No, I don't even know if that's going to be on secret menu. I need to think that one out a little bit more.
Secret menu episode 5,000.
Now, if we go on break, I'll tell the people in this room, but I don't know if I'm ready for the camera.
What about for the fellas? So if your lady was into something that you just wasn't into, would you let her? Like, say if she wanted to peg dude.
They're going to do peg all day.
Right? That's her vice. Because I can't think of nothing else a nigga going to say no to. Like, we pretty much game.
A lot of men be saying no to choking and physical. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, that too. So I'm not getting slapped. But let's say you wanted to peg a dude, that was your thing, and your man was like, nah. Would you let your woman go peg a dude? That's all she doing.
Oh, not me, somebody else?
She just smashing a dude. She finna go fuck some dude she finna peg a dude.
Get it out your system. It's like cocaine. You want to go do it with your friends. I'm not doing it with you.
You cool if she got a dude on the side that she paid.
I always tell a woman, I don't own you. Whatever you do because you want to do it. My mother said, you don't own a woman, so don't tell a woman what to do. She chooses to be with you.
You don't own me.
Right. She chooses to be with you.
Try to treat
Nothing.
me anyway.
Cat Williams said it's called self-esteem. Right? So I say, whatever you want to do, you do that. Because I don't own you. So, yeah.
It's just your turn.
Yeah.
I love that fucking song.
I'm 65, so I've been there, done that.
Yeah, you've seen it all. The older you get, I feel like the more you're into stuff, you're open to stuff, you're more forgiving of stuff, you're a lot less jealous.
Honest.
You're more on. You know what? All that is honesty. Yep. Honesty.
And don't come home and tell me about it.
And some people want to know.
Yeah,
like, let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
'Cause I
laying there
would've
going,
say-
talk. What did he do? What
you
did
know,
he do? Right,
yeah,
right.
some
Yeah.
people no, they do because I know this might be crazy. When I found the videotape of my ex cheating on me, I used to masturbate to the tape all the time. So it's a weird
Wait, what?
Interesting.
because
So-
I can't stand this bitch and he broke the rules of cheating. And don't ask me about that shit on camera again.
So
This is XX. This is 27.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I got a fucking story for everything. I have a story about the, you said I do?
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Oh, you too? So just the story about, what you said about don't tell me about it. When my husband and I first decided we had this a couple years where our marriage was open. He dated outside, I dated outside. And he actually, we would go out to dinner and do check-ins just to make sure we were still good and see and start talking about our experiences. And it got to the point where he actually wanted details of mine because by the time our little date night and check-in ended, we get home, he is worked up and ready to motherfucking go. And so I'm sitting there thinking at first that I needed to hide some stuff or just not necessarily hide, but just I don't need to go into detail. And he's like, and then what happened?
Foreplay.
And then what happened? And then what happened? And me, it became kind of a thing for me because he likes sex tapes. He asked his partners to share sex tapes. And so he would literally come and watch them with me. And so that was another way that we connected. I wanted to see it, not hear about it. He wanted to hear it. But he didn't want anything to happen in front of him. So it's all about being honest about what you're into and being open to figuring out what you're into because you don't know off the top of your head until you try it. That's why you got to try it 3 times. First time gets you over. You have to try it 3 times. The first time you're shocked and it's new and you're not processing everything that's happening. Okay. The second time would be a better first if it's without the shock.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And then the third time you're able to honestly say whether or not you had a 2 out of 3 pleasurable experience or if this is just a hard no, 3 out of 3 would not recommend, So you need to try everything. At least that's why I'm I ain't agreeing to doing anything that I'm that on the fence about because I live by my own rule. Yeah. I'm going to try it again. And if I'm that on the fence about it, you ain't about to catch me slipping. You said I sure did. That's why I'm saying no.
I don't know. I don't need 3 pegs to know that. I don't to know that it ain't held to the no.
I don't need 3 pegs.
No.
That's because that first one gonna win you over.
No.
1, it's like a dream come true. 2, just wanna peg with you.
Let them know.
3, the only way to see that pegging is just for me.
Yes,
I don't think so.
I love it.
Repeat steps 1 through 2. 5, make us fall in love with you. And whenever I believe my pagans done,
then I'll start back at 1.
All right, so for the ladies. So what if your guy, Farron, I know you said you were open. What if he wanted to hit your friend now?
I don't know about Guy. I'll soften this one. So my ex, because I'm friends with a lot of my exes, he was getting married, and his wife was so cool. Me and him went to Vegas for his bachelor party, and then nobody else showed up. So it ended up being me, him, and my 2 homegirls that were cousins. And we hadn't seen each other in a few years. We are kicking it the whole night. So he come up to me and he's like, "Yo, you mind if I hit you?" I was like, "Nigga, we ain't been together in forever." Because a lot of people are like, "No friends, no." We haven't been together in forever. I'm like, cool. But then they both came up to me and was like, "Okay, listen." And I was like, I don't give a fuck. And he smacked both them in the same night, and they were cousins. So for me, I was like, I loved him. I still loved him, but I was like, go for it, nigga. Live your life. You get married next week. Shit. And I did give him head the night before, but that's a different story.
Shout out to that brother.
I love how she tried to leave that out. You sneaky bitch.
We ain't been together in years, except last night. But that didn't count.
Bitch.
Because the blowjob don't count.
Got that in.
Whatever. It's called oral sex.
So I was like, you fucked with. All of us.
I did
one
not
night.
have sexual
He
relations
had
with
the
that
best
woman.
little bachelor
did.
weekend ever.
And he probably, because a lot of people like, I just sucked your dick. I should be. And I'm like, I know I had. Go ahead. Have a good time. I mean, I'm not sucking it after, but go ahead.
As long as you were first.
Oh,
Hey,
my
good
God.
one. Ray J.
Me and a lot of my friends have
Yeah.
cross dated. You know, after we stopped dating. One particular friend, I won't say your name. I was just at your house last week.
Cross dating.
It's the first thing he always brings up. He's like, "Hey, didn't you hit such and such?" I'm like, "Yes, nigga, 30 years ago."
Yeah.
But I realized I think it broke his heart
Oh,
because
might
he
have been
brings
into
it.
her.
That was his boo.
Oh, okay.
That was his boo.
Yeah.
And he brings it up every time I see him. You know who you are. I love you to death, but let it go.
Speedy, let it go.
No.
Bye, 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 bye.
So I'll tell you something dangerous about living that way. So
Yeah.
me and my partners, we came up like that. Like we came up sharing females.
Right.
Like we would just
Right.
pass. It was whatever.
Yeah.
So I knew the niggas I hung around with wolves.
Right.
Nigga, like if your woman look at this nigga, he going for
Yeah.
it. Like that's just how the niggas I was running with. And
Yeah.
I would never forget, the homie hit this chick that I was like,
Uh-oh.
I didn't want to share the chick. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't up to me.
it is
You know,
not.
so like.
Like
so
when you picked
I
my
hit-
cousin over me. But keep going.
I don't even remember your cousin, so that should help you out right there. But I had a huge crush on this chick, and I was like, there's no way she likes me. And this chick was like, oh my God, I like you. So I'm thinking like, I'm gonna date this girl. So I hit, and we land there, and she goes, yeah, I do anything for you. You know, I really like you. I do anything you want. So I come out the room bragging to the homies like, yeah, nigga, she said she do anything I like, nigga. So the homie go, hey, ask can we hit? I said, what, nigga? He said, nigga, just ask her, nigga, what's going on? So I'm like,
And you
damn,
think
I don't
Put
but
you
I-
on the
I'm like, I'm
spot.
gonna ask her because she ain't gonna say yes. I
Yeah.
don't know these niggas.
Yeah.
Nigga, I said, yo, so the homies want to know if they can hit. She was like, I mean, if you're cool with it.
Hey!
That's why you gotta stop hanging out with who you hanging
And
out
the
with.
homies went in there and just smashed her out. And I was just
Damn.
like, damn, son, I thought I was gonna like this girl. But,
Hey.
You
Speedy,
still
stop.
could have.
I'm cool. Like you right. I still
You
could
you still
I
could
still
have.
know have, but I'm cool.
After
Or you
that,
could, you know,
Yeah.
some dudes would have went in there and then came back and be like, man, she said, man, get the fuck out of here. Would have never even told her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, I couldn't do that.
But
I
shit.
couldn't hate you. Nah, but that kind of crushed my little feelings back in the day.
Of course
Aw.
it did.
I mean, well, kudos to you for being honest, because you could have
Yeah.
lied your way right out of that situation.
Wait, did they hit? They hit, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
nigga, they went and towed her ass
Oh,
down,
yeah.
boy.
That's why,
Oh.
yeah.
These is my partners too. Like these is my niggas. You know.
Well, I mean, they kind of did you a favor, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
For him,
let you
yeah,
know
because
how
since
it
that was a
was.
problem for him, but
Yeah.
you was blessings upon blessings for her.
Yes, you was.
Look at you.
that's cold blooded.
Look at you coming through being a blessing. You and your friends.
Come on, ride a train.
Hey, everybody, true.
Cold blooded.
Ain't no fun that the homies can't have. No.
That's how I came over, Ryan. So I couldn't
Yeah.
tell the homies no. Like that's selfish, you know.
Dang.
But have any of the fellas ever been passed to a friend? You ever had a woman pass you along to one of your homegirls?
Wow, no. I mean, not pass, but, well, yeah. I mean, girls know that my ex-girlfriend is a hairstylist in D.C., and I dated the first woman. Now the first woman goes to her to get her hair done, and we all talk about it. I mean, they all know that we all dated, and nobody cares. I mean, like I said, I'm older. So, things were okay back then.
Right.
You know, I mean, it
Free
was
love.
just done. Right.
Yeah.
It was done.
Ron,
And I
ever
mean,
been
you
passed?
realize it's whole communities that still move that way.
Yeah.
They just keep their shit private.
Have you ever passed a man to your homegirl?
Your homie.
That's called a reference.
that's-
It's a dick
that's-
So
reference.
John Stockton action
Right.
there?
Because it do be like that. You be like, my nigga, I've had fuck dudes like, oh, you gotta fuck my sister. It's never happened, but in my mind, and I'll tell her, like, I call my sister and be like, nigga, I just really want you to do it one time so you can see. It's happened. It's happened.
Yeah.
But it hasn't happened yet. But we be saying it to each other.
I wonder
like,
if a woman's
Yeah.
ever told a man that. I don't think that's,
Total what?
I want you to fuck my friend. She's got to experience this. Like, I've never heard.
I
tell
have,
niggas that
I
all
have
the
said
time.
that.
My dick ain't that good.
Yeah.
No,
I've
no,
never heard a nigga
no.
brag about this. Like, nigga, you know
My
what
dick
you're
ain't
doing?
that good. I'm
Fuck my
sorry.
friend?
No.
That's crazy.
Ron, have you had a reference?
No,
Yeah.
I've had
A reference.
I've seen everything pretty much except for Jesus. Yeah, so.
You never had a woman pass you to a homegirl?
No, I haven't had that one. Okay.
No. Would you go for it if she wasn't that?
Yeah.
If, you know.
It depends on who it was.
You're gonna be picky now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be picky. Yeah.
But you still gotta go
Right.
show out because
Which
a friend is
friend?
gonna tell the
Yeah.
stuff. So now you gotta live up to the expectation too.
Yeah.
She didn't brag on you.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
You
You know.
cannot go.
Gotta
in there
go
with-
hard.
But then you can't do it more than you did her because then it's a problem. It's so many issues. No,
Yeah.
Now, for the ladies,
Wow.
have you ever chased a man and then finally got to have sex with him and it was horrible, or vice versa?
but no, I've had niggas hunt me down forever. And
Yeah.
then
Was it better or
no,
worse?
worse. I
Worse.
can't name a time. I was like, man, I fucking knew what I was talking about. So, but but no, I've never. I never chased one down. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I was
I don't
trying to
think
think
I chased,
too.
yeah.
Hey, you never chased a man down?
No, not for that.
What?
But I've had bad where I'm like, damn, you talking all this
Is it
shit.
normally the guy who's
you
chasing
talking
you?
all this shit and you can do shit.
So all three of you guys just said you've had a bad experience. So I'm asking,
Yeah.
is
No.
it normally the guy who's chasing you the longest?
Hold on, Cole.
That end up being trash?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
That's
It's
what I'm
usually the one that be
Oh.
talking the most shit.
most
Yeah.
shit. Oh, I
but
got
the same,
this for you,
it's the
girl.
ones that
Yeah.
that go they just do a little too much.
Yes.
That you're like, okay, fine, and then
Yeah.
and
Just
then
work
you
you
do
down.
it, and it's
Yeah.
like, this is what you was trying to give me. Like this
Yes.
wasn't worth all the fuss, sir.
And
Was
that's a
not worth it.
motherfucking fact.
That's horrible.
But as far as like chasing a guy down or just being like him and going forward for it, those have mostly been positive experiences.
Yeah.
That usually
Yeah.
works out for you?
Yeah. Because we be knowing.
Yeah.
We do be knowing.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
didn't ran
true.
up on some little niggas, i.e. my baby father. And I
Especially if we our sights are locked in and like we're the ones that's
We shoot the shot.
aggressively
Yeah.
pursuing the physical part of it, we already know that it's probably going to work out in our favor.
So we're not chasing
That's
niggas
very
now, but
true.
we will shoot
That's
our
very
shot and get the fuck on if it ain't landing.
Right.
We're not following you at
Yeah,
the bar.
That's
Well,
really
Kamisha
true.
could probably attest to this. I used to be so blind when women shoot their shot.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my
For the
God.
longest time, I was just completely oblivious. The nigga, hey, my
I would
nigga
be in
shot.
this nigga face. Jordan.
Bro, she's calling you in the room. Nigga, I'd be like, oh shit, my bad.
No, Nick was very oblivious. I would see so many people flirt with him that I'm like, oh, he do not. It go over him
Yeah.
all the time.
Completely.
Tahir
over my
was the
head.
Tahir was the exact same way. It's like, I was like, oh, she was a little flirty. No, she was just asking
Yeah.
about the nigga. No,
That's how I used to be. Like, no,
she
nigga,
hung
just-
around. She made up conversation. Like, how does that not read as flirt to you? Like,
A lot of people don't get it, and maybe our caller will. What's up, caller?
What's up?
Remember that movie How to Be a Player?
Favorite movie?
Yes.
Pierre.
Remember when he said the best person is that wingman who talk the female who talk her up,
Yeah.
talk him up. That's exactly what y'all do a lot of the time. That's why most women now start keeping their mouth shut about their nigga. They don't want to tell other people what the fuck going on in their relationship because this bitch gonna want to see what's going on. She gonna want to know.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
you didn't talk them up.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's.
Y'all don't talk it up?
fact.
Thanks, Vernon.
No, because
Yeah, that's
sometimes I would tell
Hey,
people.
Vernon, dropping some jewels.
I
He's
was
right,
like, no,
he's
just
right,
lie and
he's
say
right.
it's terrible so nobody try to fuck
Yep.
your dude. But that's, for me, that was a lot when I was a lot more insecure too.
Yes.
So that, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also I did have that happen. This girl I used to say was like my sister, and my dude, now we were never in a relationship, but that was my, my nigga. And she was listening to us have sex in the other room. And then fast forward to later, I found out she started fucking him after that.
Yeah.
And everything. Yes. And I had got
Really?
him,
how you set that up.
and I had him hired because she was a photographer. So I had her go work for him and everything, like, and then come to find
Wow.
out that they was, and then they both lying and crying, no. And then it's crazy, but yeah.
Wow.
And that's just because she was there that night. She would have never met him any other way.
She heard.
wow.
He did that on purpose. Shout out to that brother.
Right. She
Shout out to
heard.
that.
So that's
That's
how
very
you
true.
know it was on her. More than anything, she started that conversation
Like,
and started that. It had to be her because he was oblivious to the fact that she was out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Was
that
he
brother.
good? I mean, was he good?
Oh yeah, I've been fucking with him 13 years off and on.
Okay. She was like, I want some of that. It's like smelling somebody's cooking. It's like, I'm hungry. Shit.
It's
Right,
comfortable.
right.
Now, yeah, that's an unwritten rule for me. Like, I've never talked to my homeboys.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm serious about, ever since that one night where I talked to homeboys,
You
nigga,
learned.
nigga, never again. Like, we not even finna. I'm not finna tell you nothing.
Yeah.
Nigga, you may know her name, nigga. That's about as far as it's going. Like, anything important about her, how nigga she cooked, none of that shit's getting revealed, my nigga. And if you ask him, it's horrible, nigga. The food's horrible.
Right. The food's horrible, right?
You know what? I appreciate you bringing up
Insecure.
yes, because that's so important. Because when I was very insecure in my relationship, I didn't talk about anything to anybody, whether we argued or shit was going great or just whatever it was, because it's like, whatever I'm complaining about, another bitch sitting there like, oh, at least I don't have those problems, or
Right.
shit, her situation sound better than mine. Let me come over. Like, that was constantly where my mind was. And now I'm so secure in my relationship. I'll tell you everything. We ain't going nowhere. I'm not worried about you. And I've met women that he has been with before me, while we've been together, just all of that. I'm unconcerned.
That's the best way. Listen, I'm giving women some game out there. You could be the most beautiful woman in the world. Act like it never happened. You could be the most beautiful woman in the world. But if you act like you're not, we would start to believe that shit.
Yeah.
Like, maybe she not that motherfucking fine. You
Maybe
know what I'm
she
saying?
ain't
Versus
that bad.
the alternative. Like, I meet women who you wouldn't think, like, oh, she ain't that bad. But shit, you hang around for about 5 minutes, and you're just lost in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you get it, like, oh my God, this woman's amazing. I really like it, you know. So I think that's how men are programmed for the most part, and women just get caught up in the physical shit too much.
You're
and not
attracted to
understanding.
confidence. You like
It's all in the mind, yo.
Yep.
However you feel about yourself and project that, we going for it, nigga. We just gonna fall right into it, you know. So.
That's a fact.
Confidence.
That's good.
That's how.
That's interesting. That's true.
Confidence is key.
That's how I met my daughter's mother. When I met her, she was a big executive at Microsoft, and I was a associate producer at BET. But I came at her like a man, and she was like, "All right, well, if you want to see me, you got to fly to Seattle." I'm like, "Okay." You know, right? I flew to Seattle and cooked her breakfast, and 2 months later, I'm living up there, right? Because everybody said, "How'd you get her?" I said, "I don't know, just being me." You know,
Dope.
I'm never shy. You know, you look a little shy, Ron.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely get shy from
I,
her.
I give
Which is
shy-
crazy because you're a comedian.
Right.
So
Oh, that's one
Yeah.
reason why I am a comedian, because I've been shy most of my life and really didn't like it. So I said, what's the best way to get out of it? It's to do something that you normally wouldn't do. you know?
Peg.
So I mean,
Fucking ass.
that
Khadijah-
guy gets it.
yeah. I mean, they can understand it though. One of the scariest things is to be up on that
Yes.
stage in front of thousands of people
Or
by
50.
yourself and no lifeline, and it is up to you to say something that matters and get back the appropriate response. You know, so that has helped me out a lot. I'm way out. I'm out of my bag on that. You know.
Comfort zone.
That's dope, bro. Most people don't
Yeah.
think like that. So that's pretty.
That's what it is.
That's
Right.
interesting.
And then when I say these scariest, that's a big leap. This motherfucker
Yeah.
could have been a waitress or something. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a
that's-
greeter at Walmart
Yeah.
talking
Growth
to motherfuckers.
doesn't come from a
Man,
comfortable
that's,
place.
That's the
So
dumbest
that's good.
uncomfortable because I'm a comfortable motherfucker on the stage. So you like, this is all right. Here we go.
Yeah, I love it now. I can't wait to get on stage. You know, I'm not
dope.
afraid. You know.
Have you always been comfortable on stage?
Yeah.
First time, everything?
Yeah, everything. I've been on stage since I was a kid in theater and everything else. So it was just natural showmanship for me. So, and when you're the oldest of hella kids, you know, you got to stand out. These motherfuckers keep coming. It's like, hey, I'm still cute. I'm so, putting on shows
Still
and
doing your
shit.
show.
But I'm still cute.
But we're going to take a quick break. It is Freaky Friday, so go get you a snack and a quick drink, and we'll be back.
Yeah, and hopefully we can
Yes.
check out some of these games when we get back and
Yes,
see what
yes,
that's about.
yes.
So y'all
Oh,
stay
yeah.
tuned.
That's what she said.
Yeah.